Hey everybody, welcome back to more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. I am your host, Not So Average Joe, and in the last episode, we locked, shall I say, Agrabah's keyhole and defeated Jafar. However, Jasmine is still missing, and we learned that she was actually captured by Riku, but Sora doesn't know that. Shh, don't tell. But anyway, we are at the world map now to see where else we could possibly go. And Sora says we can revisit some places and unseal more Trinities, and Goofy says, wasn't there a Trinity mark in the accessory shop? Sure, there was, and the torn page could be from Merlin's book, indeed. So, I guess you know what we're gonna do? Guess you know what we're gonna do in this episode. Yep, we're gonna go to this world! No, I'm just kidding. We are gonna go back to Traverse Town, and we're gonna use Warp Drive, because that thing is just so beautiful now, it's like music to my ears. God, I love it. Alright, and we are at Traverse Town. And we can go to First District, Accessory Shop, or Magician's Study, which is basically Merlin's house. So, we'll go to the Accessory Shop first. Because there was indeed a green Trinity in there, and we are going to use that bad boy right now. Okay, let's use this bad boy. Alright, and by using that we have a ladder up here, and now we can go up here, and it takes us to a whole different area with 2 treasures. Very nice. In this one it's Dalmatian 789, very good, and in this one we have a Mithril Shard, very nice indeed. Now I know there's a postcard you can get in here by examining a poster. There we go, that's the poster you have to examine to get a postcard. Alright. Next up, we are going to talk to this Moogle here and see what the heck is going on. We can use your items to make unusual new items, Kupo. Let us make something for you, Kupo. Bring back a bunch of items for your travels. Alright, so this is actually the synthesis shop right here. You can use all the things you've gotten, Mithril Shards, Power Gems, anything that you can collect from Heartless, you can synthesize them here to get very good items. So that's what this is. And we're going to go ahead and synthesize some stuff now. And this one is This one is plotting to make the ultimate weapon for us, which is the most powerful Keyblade in the game, so yeah. But that comes way later. We need to synthesize other things first. Let's synthesize, and hold on. Aw, Goofy was like hanging by his hand back there. It was funny. I just wanted to see if he was still hanging, but you do have to synthesize everything in the game in order to get the ultimate weapon, so you do need to do this if you want every Keyblade in the game. Alright, so what can we create so far? We can create the Power Chain. Sure, why not? We can create the Guard Earring, that's good. And Dark Ring, we can create 2. Nice. And we can create a Cottage. Barely, but we can. And that's about it. Alright, so if I were to make an elixir, I would need red nocturnes, blue raspberries, not raspberries or whatever I like to call them, and yellow operas. So, yeah. We'll be running into them shortly though, so we'll get there. You really don't have to grind too much, believe it or not. You can usually get enough items so that you can synthesize a good amount. But if you do want to get everything, it does take quite a bit of grinding. Despite what I just said, me not having to grind as much. You do have to grind. You most likely will have to. And Frost Shard, that's another blue raspberry, so yeah. Alright, so we've done everything we can do in the synthesis shop so far, so let's go back down, or through here. They actually have a door up here. It's unlocked as soon as you walk through it, or as soon as you activate the Green Trinity, I think. The door is right here. So, just noting that. And I'm on top of the roof. I can't see anything, so let's go back down. And the second thing I'm going to do before doing anything else is go to 3rd District. And what I want to do in 3rd District is go to the Gizmo... Why am I going to 3rd District if I want to go to the Gizmo shop? I don't know. I thought it was a shortcut of somewhat. Thought it was a shortcut of some kind to go to the Gizmo shop, but whatever. we'll just go up here and through here, because if you saw my little note in one of the episodes I was in Traverse Town, we have some postcards to be gotten in the Gizmo shop, because stepping on those switches actually activates something you can get, and I will show that off right now. Gizmo shop, 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 shop. I'm an idiot. Alright, anyway, we're in the Gizmo shop now, and we're gonna have to fight a bunch of Heartless that I think I'm gonna cut out, so be right back. Okay, and we are done with all the Heartless. 4 hordes of Heartless I had to cut out. Ugh, man, it's a mess. Alright, so now that we're clear of everything, that we've cleared everything out, you can actually look at this clock right here, and the clock is stuck at 6:54 or whatever, and you got 2 postcards for doing it. And the clock is stuck at 6:54. Why? Because why not? But all I know is that I got 2 postcards for it, so we'll leave it at that. And next thing I'm going to do is meet you guys in the alleyway of Traverse Town. However, before going into the alleyway, first I have some summons to show off. We are going to summon nobody because Donald is down. Come on back, Donald. I need you for a summon. Alright, so we are going to show off Simba first. Let's do it! God, did that look cool or what? So basically what you have to do with Simba is you hold charge up button, and when it's full, you can let it loose for him to roar and do a bunch of damage to everybody. Which is actually pretty interesting. That can be useful. I'm gonna go ahead and use a charge just for the heck of it. Yeah, basically that's all it does. You can charge up a roar and it does a bunch of damage to everybody. And I think it can actually have a chance at stunning Heartless too, but that's pretty much all it is. It's not really that useful, so I don't find myself using Simba. If anyone, I use Genie just because he's fun to use. He's honestly not that useful either. I just like using regular attacks and magic, honestly. And before going into the alleyway, I'd like to get... Nah, screw it, I'm not getting the treasure. Alright, anyway, I'll go ahead and go to the alleyway now. So, let's go in. Because the last thing I want to show off is just really more of a shortcut. Excuse me. It's more of a shortcut than something that needs to be done. Because it's a shortcut to Merlin's house, believe it or not. Oh, I got a blaze shard too. Very nice. I need those for elixirs and whatnot. For synthesis and the whats. Synthesis and the whats. Alright, anyway, I'm done fighting Heartless right now. So let's go ahead and go to the secret waterway tunnel. Now you might be wondering why we need to go here. Well, if you remember from way back when, there's this little thing right here that leads up to absolutely nowhere. But that's only if you haven't discovered Merlin's place. Once you've discovered Merlin's place, you can actually use this to go to the Magician's Study for a shortcut. That's pretty nifty, wouldn't you say? Alright, we're right next to the book here. I'm going to go ahead and use the save real quick, or just step on it rather. Did we get anything? No, we didn't get any summon stones yet, so I don't know why I thought I did, but whatever. We're gonna go ahead and examine this book real quick. Yeah, we'll just examine it because we actually have a torn page for it. So now let's just see what's going on with it. Wow, that's a heck of a book there, huh? Let's go here and examine this, I guess. An empty meadow, take a look? Sure. And like magic, we get transported to that area of the book.
Think, 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 think. there. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just thinking.
Oh.
I was thinking of how to say goodbye to Pooh.
Pooh?
Yes?
Wait a second. You're Pooh?
Yes, I'm Winnie the Pooh. Pooh for short. Who are you?
I'm Sora.
Oh, hello, Sora. Have you come to say goodbye to Pooh, too?
Well, no. Why would I do that? We've only just met.
Because everyone's gone away.
What do you mean?
Well, we all lived here in the 100-acre wood, and we'd take walks together, or play Pooh sticks. And every day I'd eat some honey. Just one small smackerel would taste very good right now. But now, everyone is gone. All my friends, and my favorite honey tree, too. Everyone must have gone away while I was napping, I think. So, who knows? Maybe I shall end up going away somewhere as well. But I wonder, how do I say goodbye to myself? Think, think, think. Oh, my tumbly is getting rather rumbly.
And we are in the 100-acre wood. Wow. The 100-acre wood, not really the 100-acre wood. But anyway, before doing anything else, there's actually treasures in each side of the log here. So let's go ahead and get these. We have to start on one side and on the other side. Peekaboo! Nothing. Alright, I thought there were two on each side, but whatever. Basically, all you need to do to exit this area is just run to wherever, wherever it says return to map, you can just run to. It's usually wherever it's just an endless area, I guess. Whatever. But yeah, that's interesting. Since the torn pages are missing, I guess that means everyone's gone away, so we have to recover all of them. And I believe there should be, yeah, we already have another torn page. So this automatically activates when you get the book back. You don't need a torn page to activate this, but since we got a torn page in Agrabah, we activated this one. So let's go ahead and read this. An odd sign hangs above a house door. Take a look? Sure. Alright, so let's just go around and see what's going down here. I might as well just light this on fire. It doesn't do anything, I just like the attention to detail you can do. Just attention to detail, you know? It's always nice. Always nice. You can pull this bad boy because it says ring also. Or nig. Nig. Nig also. And we can just go inside. Just burst inside.
Oh, bother. There's no more honey left. If only the honey tree would visit. Oh, then I could eat my fill.
Aw, poor Pooh. He's starving in here. No honey for the honey bear? That's insane. Anyway, you can examine some things in here and some wacky things can happen. That's like the cutest thing. Just look at this. Come on, that's adorable. For some reason, I want one of those. I don't know why, but I just want one. Anyway, you can open things and you can steal what's inside of his house. Just like all good games should teach young children. If there's something inside someone else's house, by all means, open their windows and take their elixirs. I'm a rebel! Alright, so I think that's all we can do in here, actually. Unless... no, you can't do anything with the mirror. I thought you could exit through the window, but I guess not. We'll just exit Pooh's house now. And we'll be greeted by Mr. Owl here. Let me guess, you'd like to know what happens next. Unfortunately, some of the pages are missing, so I can't tell you yet. The pages are scattered over many worlds. Would you find them for us? Why, indeed, Mr. Owl, who Sora doesn't seem to question, is talking to him. But, one more thing before we end this episode off. Actually, I think if we go back here... I was actually wrong about this. This activates after you see Pooh for the first time when you can visit here. This activates automatically as well without torn pages, I think. Unless you get a torn page from talking to Merlin about it. I don't know. I'm not sure how it works. But we still have another area open to us. And before I make a fool out of me again... you do have to complete each one before going to the next. So, for example, completing this activates this. I think these two appear automatically though, but doing this activates this. So despite having a torn page, you can't go to this without doing this first. So you have to do them in like chronological order before activating them with the torn page. So this should be the area we unlocked with the torn page in Agrabah. So let's go inside and do this before ending off the video. So yeah, let's take a look. Looks like the honey tree Pooh was talking about. And indeed it is. Sure looks like it, huh?
Hello? Is anyone there? What am I to do? I'm all alone. Pooh? Pooh? Where are you? It's me, Piglet.
You know, this is gonna sound terrible for me to say, but I've always thought it would be hilarious if he just had a heart attack and died. Just turns around, just like falls down dead. That'd be one hell of a thing to explain to Pooh. I'm a terrible person for saying that, aren't I? But I don't know. It's just always a situation I thought would be funny. But for the longest time, I could not figure out because if you go up to I almost called him Pooh. If you go up to Piglet, when he sees you, he's just gonna run away. It took me the longest time to figure out, and I think I got lucky one time. I would even try climbing this tree and dropping right down on Piglet, because you have to like go down to this option to talk to him. And I had to like time it perfectly. I jumped down and somehow got it, but that's actually not the way to do it at all. You just have to sneak behind him. That's it. And you have to talk to him like this. That's all there is to it. You just have to sneak behind him and give him a heart attack.
Oh dear, I was just never mind. I'm sorry.
Don't be scared. You're looking for Pooh, right?
You know Pooh. Oh, you see, I have something for him. I have to take it to Pooh right away. Oh, Pooh!
Oh, I believe I smell a delicious something. A something like honey.
Pooh!
Hello, Piglet. How have you been?
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I thought you'd gone away. I brought what you asked for.
Thank you, Piglet. Now I can finally have some honey.
Really? But how?
I shall hold on to the balloon and fly like a bee up the honey tree, see?
But if you take their honey, won't the bees be angry?
Oh,
Yeah, quite the predicament there, huh, Pooh? Despite all the different types of logic you would break if you actually float with it, the bees would get angry if you tried taking their honey. Yeah. I would love to get you some honey. Let's do it! Even though you're a fat bear and there's no way you would be able to float, but hey, this is a Disney game. So all rules and logic do not apply. Using a balloon to get the honey? Splendid idea. If you say so. Allow me to offer a few pointers. Ahem. Now Pooh can get up to the honey by floating up this tree with his balloon. The honey inside of the tree hollows, not the beehives you see here. Oh, excuse me. There's quite a lot of honey in these holes. That's what she said. If if Pooh gets too close, the bees will come out to protect their honey. If they get to Pooh, they'll pop his balloon, log onto the bees, and swat them away. The more time Pooh has for each hollow, the more honey he can eat. There's more honey higher up, too. If jumping from branch to branch proves difficult, try the rush command. Rush can help you catch up to Pooh quickly. But it isn't fully reliable. Good luck. And that is the utter truth. It is not fully reliable. I don't recommend using rush at all. You're better off just jumping from tree to tree than using rush. Despite... Actually, that's probably a lie. Rush can be useful if you happen to fall all the way down to the ground. I guess it is pretty useful. But other than that, don't use rush at all. And the one thing I do like about this is as soon as you hit a bee, it automatically jumps you to the nearest branch. So you don't have to fall all the way down every time you try to hit a bee. Which is pretty good. I love that. That's good game design. Good job. Good job, Kingdom Hearts. That is great game design. And that was one of the things I was worried about when I first did this. I was like, wouldn't I fall to the ground? I don't want to fall to the ground. Because, keep in mind, I was like 7 when I first played this game. I was like, I don't want to fall to the ground. But yeah, good game design. So, it's really nothing to it. You just stand here for 3 minutes and swat a bee once in a while. And that's really all there is to it. In fact, you don't even need to jump to the next branch, because there's no beehives above this point. So, yeah, you can just stand here, joop, and that's it. And Pooh pretty much just eats from that honey hole the entire time you have left. So, yeah, you just stand here, hit, get back on the branch. Stand here, hit, get back on the branch, while Pooh just gets up there defying all laws of gravity and eats honey. So, you know... There's nothing to it. There really isn't. Now, not all games are going to be easy like this, but most of them are pretty easy. In fact, there's one game that I really hate because of the rush command. There's usually a rush command with every game you play here. This isn't an area where you fight at all. It's just an area where you play mini games. But yeah, you know, stuff. Stuff and things. Things and stuff. So yeah, great gameplay, huh? There's really nothing I can talk about. It's just, it really is just whenever you see a bee, tap X, because you don't, or I guess you could lock on first, but I think it automatically locks on anyway, so you don't even have to do that. But I'm not going to risk it, because if I mess up now, I'm going to fall all the way at the bottom, and it's going to mess up my score, because the bees are most likely going to get Pooh, because I don't trust the rush. I don't trust the rush command. Say that 5 times fast. Don't trust the rush. Don't trust the rush. Don't trust the rush. That should be like a rebellion. Don't trust the rush, man. The rush is what keeps everyone down. Don't trust the rush, man. Alright, that's enough. I'm just an idiot now. Just being stupid. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy game over! And we got 272 points. Very nice.
It is rather funny what I will do for honey.
Yeah, you defy gravity for honey. If that's not dedication, I don't know what is. And the torn page turned into a new item. So yeah, every time you... Ooh, Nature Spark. That's actually a summon stone. Another summon that I'll have to end up showing you guys. But yeah, this episode has gone on for much, much longer than I thought it would. So I'm going to go ahead and exit. But every time you complete an area where you used a torn page on it, it turns into an item, and it's usually a really good item. So, this episode has gone on for long enough. We're gonna go ahead and talk to Fairy Godmother and get our summon spell, and then we'll end things off. So that sounds good. Sound good? Sound good. Okay, here we go. Fairy Godmother, come out. I don't know why you have to hide and be at cottage the whole time. You can just friggin' be yourself here. It's not like I'm gonna assassinate you or anything. Oh, another summon gem? Let's help this little one. Here we go. And we learned the summon spell Bambi. Very nice. And if you find any more of the stones, bring them to me. Yeah, we know the drill. Alright, and with that, guys, I think we're going to end this episode off here. So, if you enjoyed this episode, comment, subscribe, leave a like, and I will see you guys next time where we exit this world and go explore new ones. So, again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.